Hi everyone, this is Ben, and this is my Shiny Toolbox. This is my first video for my new channel, My Shiny Toolbox, so please forgive me for the sound quality and the video quality. I'm still figuring these things out, but I came up with this concept a while back of sharing my knowledge on repairs and maintenance for Airstreams. My wife and I have owned an Airstream now for about a year, and I've owned several RVs before that. Over that time, I've developed a set of skills that I hope to share with everyone so that you can learn how to do simple repairs and maintenance yourself. Now, in that vein, I thought I would show you what I carry in my Shiny Toolbox. So let's go take a look. So here is my set of tools that I carry with me when my wife and I go on the road with Mary Jane. And this is the set of tools that I consider to be the minimum set of tools that you might need when you go out. So if you carry this set of tools with you on the road, you should be able to do just about any minor do-it-yourself repair or maintenance with your RV while you're traveling. So let's go with the tools. First of all, my toolbox, which actually is a Shiny Toolbox that I bought at Northern Tool about 2 years ago, and it has 5 shelves and mounts right to the bed of your truck, so it keeps everything nice and neat and you know where everything is when you need it. The tools, first of all, safety. I carry a pair of leather gloves that they use to keep from harming yourself, and I always find a way to do that. A level, and I use the level for leveling the camper when we park left and right and then front to back. The tool set, I have a set of wire stripper and crimper, channel locks, small channel locks, multiple channels, a set of needle nose pliers, an adjustable wrench. This is a 10-inch adjustable wrench. Then I have a set of box-in and open-in wrenches, metric and standard. The metric sizes that I carry are 10 millimeter, 12 and 14 millimeter, 13, 15 millimeter, 16, 18 millimeter, and 19 millimeter. And in the standards, I have a 1/4, 5/16, a 1/2, and a 9/16. That should get you to, you should be able to wrench, if you will, any nut size inside and outside your camper. Screwdrivers, I have 5 screwdrivers that I carry with me. 2 are Phillips head here, a small one and a large one, and then 3 flathead screwdrivers of different sizes, so that you can work on just about any screw head that you have inside the camper. And I carry one really large flathead screwdriver that I also use not only to use on screws, but also as a prying tool. Sometimes you need to pry things. All right, next to the screwdrivers, your inevitable rivet gun. This is made by Arrow with a package of Arrow rivets. Back over here I have several zip ties. Zip ties come in really, really handy when you've got cable bundles that are in places and they're just kind of a mess and you want to keep them nice and neat. Use your zip ties. Gorilla Glue, and I want to show you what this is. This is the clear Gorilla Glue that you can use for repairing small things, and it's the non-foaming kind. If you've ever used Gorilla Glue in the past, you'll know that the original kind, which was that dark amber, dark brown color, made this really thick foam. When you put a little bit of excess glue on it, it would foam out the sides, and then you'd have to go back and trim that. This does not foam, and it's really good. Behind that, small can of WD-40, which comes in handy for all the little squeaky joints that you have. Tape. I carry 4 different kinds of tape. One is, well, actually 2, are made by Gorilla. This is duct tape, heavy duty duct tape. Another one is a 2-sided clear adhesive tape. And it's made by Gorilla also. And this is good for mounting like some of your cable runs up behind cabinets and whatnot. are mounted via an adhesive to the back of a cabinet. Sometimes those adhesives come loose, and this is a really good replacement for that. You just peel it off and then peel the back of it off, and then you've got sticky on both sides. Another tape that's very, very handy is plumber's tape. It's a very thin plastic white tape that you wrap around the end of water hoses, and it helps with drips and leaks. And then black plastic electrical tape, which you'll see in numerous videos in the future. Next to the rivet gun, I have a claw hammer, and that's about a 1 foot claw hammer. A razor knife, retractable razor knife, very, very, very sharp. These things are incredibly sharp, and it's like a razor blade. You can really do some damage with this thing, so always be very, very careful with these when you're cutting things. Next to the knife, I have a pretty old multimeter. I've carried this with me for about 30 years now. It's made by Leviton. It's powered by a 9-volt battery, and I use it for checking voltage and current and resistance in different places, which you'll see in numerous videos in the future, I do hope. You can see this bad boy's been around long enough that I've had to repair it with my Gorilla Tape to keep the battery from falling out. Another thing I always carry with me is an air compressor, and there are numerous models that you can get at just about any home repair store. I bought mine at Home Depot. It was about 130 bucks. This carries about 6 gallons of air, and it'll press up to 150 psi, pounds per square inch. And I use that to keep my tires pressurized on my camper and on the truck. It's very, very important to make sure your tire pressures are at the right level before you leave to move your camper. And then there's the hose that goes with the air compressor. And then finally, I have a battery-powered drill. This one is made by Milwaukee. There's numerous brands, of course. I'm not advocating any specific brand, at least I will try not to, on this channel, unless, of course, an advertiser says, hey, will you advertise this for me? Then I might do that. But this one happens to be Milwaukee. It's strong and heavy. It's lasted several years, and it's never failed me. And I carry, being the person that I am, I carry extra batteries. So here you can see 2 extra batteries along with the one that's plugged in. So I always have a charged battery just in case I'm in the middle of a job and the battery power starts going down. And here's the charger that goes with that. So there you have it. That's what I consider to be my minimum set of tools that I carry with me when my wife and I go on the road with Mary Jane, and I'm wanting to be able to repair or do maintenance on just about anything in the camper. I hope this has been helpful and informative. If you have any questions, concerns, please leave a comment down in the comment section, and I will do my best to address those. If you have a project that you got questions on and you would like that to be addressed in another video, please let me know, and I'll work on that as soon as I can. So everybody have a great day, be safe, and this is Ben signing off with My Shiny Toolbox.